Appleton is a city in Outagamie, Calumet, and Winnebago counties in the U.S. state of Wisconsin. One of the Fox cities, it is situated on the Fox River, 30 miles southwest of Green Bay and 100 miles north of Milwaukee. Appleton is the county seat of Outagamie County. The population was 72,623 at the 2010 census. Of this, 60,045 were in Outagamie County, 11,088 in Calumet County, and 1,490 in Winnebago County. Appleton is the principal city of the Appleton, Wisconsin Metropolitan Statistical Area, which is included in the Appleton-Oshkosh-Neenah, Wisconsin Combined Statistical Area. History: fur traders seeking to do business with Fox River Valley Native Americans were the first European settlers in Appleton. Hippolyte Grignon built the White Heron in 1835 to house his family and serve as an inn and trading post. Appleton was settled in 1847 and incorporated as a village in 1853. John F. Johnston was the first resident and village president. Home to Lawrence University, Appleton grew along with the school. With the financial backing of Amos A. Lawrence, the Lawrence Institute was chartered in 1847. Samuel Appleton, Lawrence's father-in-law from New England who never visited Wisconsin, donated $10,000 to the newly founded college library, and his name was given to the community in appreciation. The community was incorporated as a city on March 2, 1857, with Amos Story as its first mayor. Early in the 20th century, it adopted the commission form of government. In 1890, 11,869 people lived in Appleton. In 1900, there were 15,085. In 1910, 16,773. In 1920, 19,571. And in 1940, 28,436. The paper industry, beginning with the building of the first paper mill in the city in 1853, has been at the forefront of the development of Appleton. In order to provide electricity to the paper industry, the nation's first hydroelectric central station, the Vulcan Street plant on the Fox River, began operation on September 30, 1882. The power plant also powered the Hearthstone House, the first residence in the world powered by a centrally located hydroelectric station using the Edison's system. Shortly thereafter, in August 1886, Appleton was the site for another national first, the operation of a commercially successful electric streetcar company. Electric lights replaced gas lamps on College Avenue in 1912. Appleton also had the first telephone in Wisconsin, and the first incandescent light in any city outside of the East Coast. Appleton's Valley Fair Shopping Center, built in 1954, laid claim to being the first enclosed shopping mall in the United States, although this claim is disputed by other malls. In 2007 most of the structure was demolished, leaving only its east wing and a movie theater. A Kopp's Food Center now stands in its place. Geography: according to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 24.82 square miles, of which 24.33 square miles is land and 0.49 square miles is water. A dew point of 90° Fahrenheit was observed at Appleton at 5 p.m. on July 13, 1995. This is tied for the second highest dew point ever observed in the United States. Climate: Appleton is a humid continental climate typical of Wisconsin. Summers are warm to hot and winters are rather cold in comparison. Precipitation is relatively moderate compared to other areas close to the Great Lakes, which means lesser snowfall in winter than in many other cold areas. Demographics: Appleton is the principal city of the Appleton-Oshkosh-Neenah CSA, a combined statistical area which includes the Appleton and Oshkosh-Neenah metropolitan areas, which had a combined population of 367,365 at the 2010 census. 2010 census equals, as of the census of 2010, there were 72,623 people, 28,874 households, and 18,271 families residing in the city. The population density was 2,984.9 inhabitants per square mile. there were 30,348 housing units at an average density of 1,247.3 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 87.5% white, 1.7% African American, 0.7% Native American, 5.9% Asian, 2.2% from other races, and 2.0% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 5.0% of the population. There were 28,874 households, of which 33.0% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 48.7% were married couples living together, 10.5% had a female householder with no husband present, 4.1% had a male householder with no wife present, and 36.7% were non-families. 29.5% of all households were made up of individuals and 9% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.43 and the average family size was 3.04. The median age in the city was 35.3 years. 25% of residents were under the age of 18. 10.1% were between the ages of 18 and 24. 27.7% were from 25 to 44. 26.1% were from 45 to 64. And 11.3% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the city was 49.5% male and 50.5% female. 2000 census equals, as of the census of 2000, there were 70,087 people, 26,864 households, and 17,676 families residing in the city. The population density was 3,355.9 per square mile. There were 27,736 housing units at an average density of 1,328.0 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 91.48% white, 0.99% African American, 0.57% Native American, 4.61% Asian, 0.03% Pacific Islander, 1.05% from other races, and 1.27% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 2.53% of the population. There were 26,864 households, out of which 35.0% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 53.9% were married couples living together, 8.7% had a female householder with no husband present, and 34.2% were non-families. 27.6% of all households were made up of individuals and 9.1% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.52 and the average family size was 3.13. In the city the population was spread out with 27.4% under the age of 18, 9.7% from 18 to 24. 31.8% from 25 to 44, 19.7% from 45 to 64 and 11.3% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 34 years. For every 100 females there were 96.7 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 93.7 males. The median income for a household in the city was $39,285, and the median income for a family was $44,097. Males had a median income of $36,459 versus $22,890 for females. The per capita income for the city was $17,478. About 7.3% of families and 9.5% of the population were below the poverty line, including 7.1% of those under age 18 and 4.8% of those age 65 or over. Crime equals, FBI crime statistics for 2009 list the crime rate for Appleton as follows. Government: Appleton is governed via the mayor-council system. The mayor is elected every 4 years in a citywide vote. The council, known as the Common Council or City Council, consists of 15 members, called alderpersons, all of whom are elected to two-year terms from individual districts. The current mayor, Timothy Hanna, was re-elected in 2012 to his fifth four-year term, having first been elected in 1996. The mayor appoints department heads, subject to council approval. The city attorney is elected every 4 years in a citywide vote. Appleton is represented by Reed Ribble in the United States House of Representatives, and by Ron Johnson and Tammy Baldwin in the United States Senate. Frank Lassie and Mike Ellis represent Appleton in the Wisconsin Senate, and Alvin Ott, Dean Carfert, Dave Murphy, and Penny Bernard Shaber represent Appleton in the Wisconsin State Assembly. Transportation. The city is the owner of Valley Transit, a network of bus lines serving the Fox Valley. There are also several taxi operators in the city. Valley Transit operates routes that generally operate from as early as 5:45 a.m. until as late as 10:40 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Frequencies are usually every hour and every half hour on certain routes during peak morning and afternoon times on weekdays. There is no service on Sunday. Greyhound and Lamers offer intercity buses serving such locations as Green Bay, Madison, Oshkosh, Fond du Lac, Milwaukee, and Chicago. Roads rail Appleton is crisscrossed by the former main lines of the Chicago and Northwestern Railway and the Milwaukee, Lakeshore and Western. A north-south branch of the former Wisconsin Central Railroad passes on the west side of the city. All rail service is now operated by Canadian National Railway. Appleton has no intercity passenger rail service, although studies are being undertaken on the feasibility of extending Amtrak service to the Fox Cities and Green Bay. Airport. The Appleton International Airport is located at the west end of College Avenue, 2 miles west of US 41 and 6 miles west of downtown. It is commercial airline service on Allegiant Airlines, Delta Connection and United Express. Education. Appleton is served by the Appleton Area School District, which has 3 high schools, 4 middle schools, 17 elementary schools, and 16 charter schools. The district's main public high schools are Appleton East, Appleton North, and Appleton West. The city also has 3 parochial high schools, Roman Catholic Xavier High School, Fox Valley Lutheran High School, and Appleton Christian School. Appleton is home to Lawrence University, a private liberal arts college, Fox Valley Technical College, Globe University, and Rasmussen College. The University of Wisconsin Fox Valley, a 2-year campus of the University of Wisconsin system, is located in nearby Menasha. The city and surrounding area are served by the Appleton Public Library, which was chartered by the city in 1897 and as of 2010 has a collection of over 600,000 items. Economy. Largest employers. As of 2011, the largest employers in the city were companies headquartered in Appleton. Armament Systems and Procedures, Incorporated. Miller Electric, Pierce Manufacturing, Secura Insurance, Thrivent Financial for Lutherans, Air Wisconsin. Healthcare. The city is served by 2 hospitals, Appleton Medical Center St. Elizabeth Hospital. Tourism. Appleton tourist attractions include the Hearthstone House, the 4-story mansion that was the first house in the world to be powered by hydroelectricity at its completion in 1881. The History Museum at the castle contains exhibits on Fox River Valley history, including a gallery showcasing Edna Ferber, a Harry Houdini exhibit, and other traveling exhibits. The Paper Discovery Center has historic papermaking machines on display and an exhibit on the history of paper. The Fox River Mall is the second largest mall in Wisconsin. Other local malls include Northland Mall and City Center Plaza and Valley Fair Mall. In 2013, Houdini Plaza, on the corner of College Avenue and Appleton Street, was renovated. The project cost around $1.5 million, with most of that paid by the city itself. The plaza, known as the front yard of downtown Appleton, holds roughly 55 events each year, including summer concerts and part of the downtown farmers market. In the summer, Appleton hosts the Mile of Music Festival, a 4-day festival that stretches across the downtown College Avenue. The annual festival draws in tens of thousands of people and contributes millions of dollars to the local economy. Parks. The city of Appleton has 24 neighborhood parks and 4 community parks in its park system. The neighborhood parks range in size from 2 acres to 16 acres, while the community parks range in size from 25 acres to 139 acres. Memorial Park is the largest of the community parks, covering 139 acres. The park's facilities include 7 baseball-softball fields, playground equipment, an indoor ice skating rink, a sledding hill, a picnic pavilion, a catch-and-release fishing pond, grills, and a warming shelter. The park provides the firework display for the Appleton community during the 4th of July holiday. City Park, established in 1882, is the oldest park in the Appleton Park system. The Trout Museum of Art uses the park for its Art in the Park showcase. The show features over 200 artists that draw over 25,000 art enthusiasts annually. Pierce Park is the site of weekly Appleton City Band concerts held during the summer, and of the annual Appleton Old Car Show and Swap Meet. Pierce Park and Tallulah Park each feature a disc golf course. Air Park and Mead Park each feature a public aquatics facility. Jones Park is the site of the finish line for the Santa Scamper Run held during the annual Appleton Christmas Parade, and features an outdoor hockey rink in the winter. Notable people. Points of interest: the Trout Museum of Art, Fox Cities Performing Arts Center, Fox River Mall, Fox Valley Technical College, Gardens of the Fox Cities, Goodland Field, Hearthstone Historic House Museum, the History Museum at the Castle, J.B. Courtney Woolen Mills, John Hart Wharton House, Lawrence University St. Paul Evangelical Lutheran Church, Temple Zion and School, Zion Lutheran Church, Neuroscience Group Field at Fox Cities Stadium, home of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. References. Further reading: Wisconsin Magazine of History, State Historical Society of Wisconsin. These bound volumes of the magazine contain several articles about the early history of Appleton. The best articles are Lawrence College, by Samuel Plants, and Appleton, by William Rainey. For additional articles, consult the index volumes under these subject headings: Appleton. Grand Chute, Lawrence University. Smith, Reader Williams, Elizar. External links: City of Appleton, Fox Cities Chamber, Mile of Music, Appleton. The American Cyclopedia. 1879.